How about Captain Crunch's Crunch Berries with breakfast?
Whoa, Dad, we're on.
Crunch Island. He's Jean-Lit Foot.
And he stole our crunch.
Quick, the zip line.
He's getting away.
Throw our last crunch berry.
No!
No one steals my crunch berries.
I think you mean my crunch berries. Choose your own crunch venture with Captain Crunch.
Celebrate incredible savings during NFM's 4th of July sale. Pay 55 cents on the dollar, plus take an extra 11% off the current price on all furniture, carpet, and area rugs. Get up to $1,000 off appliances. The more you buy, the more you save. Save up to $500 on select electronics. And get 24-month financing on qualifying purchases. Shop amazing store-wide savings during NFM's 4th of July sale happening now. Minimum monthly payments required, 18% APR. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Here you are, BPMs high, sweat dripping, body moving, tongue panting. You're working hard, real hard, and you're thirsty. You need vitamins, nutrients for peak performance and energy. And your plants do too. Aw, I mean, just look at the little guy. Water-soluble plant food from Miracle Grow is full of essential nutrients. Just a little scoop into your watering can and boom, instant feeding and bigger, more beautiful plants. It's kind of like a sports drink for your plants. You may have to suffer from heat, but your plants do not.
Meet Cute has some exciting changes coming your way, so get ready to level up your listening. Craving new Meet Cute episodes as soon as they drop? Discover a new episode of our addictive audio series, from romantic comedies to dramas to fantasies, Tuesdays and Fridays on our main feed, Meet Cute Originals. Plus, get a special bonus series on Mondays throughout the summer. Prefer to binge listen? Get the full series in one single episode, dropping on the last day of the series run. Say goodbye to the Meet Cute All Access subscription, because now all listeners can enjoy our series anywhere, anytime, completely free. Because at Meet Cute, stories are on us, always.
We have to get out of here!
The carriage is under attack! Seria!
Leanin, are you all right?
Are you unharmed, your ladyship? That was quite the hit.
Oh no. Leanin's face! Something is terribly wrong. Is that...
You know, I'm feeling a little dizzy. Maybe it's shock.
demonic energy!
Lady Seria, why are you looking at me like that?
Lean in. Hold still. Seria's purifying abilities were never that powerful, but they might be able to deal with this much.
Are you hurt? What's going on?
I'm fine. I'm just trying to purify demonic energy from Leanin. I think I did it. Let me see your face.
I feel better, certainly.
Pardon, but we've dealt with all the monsters in the immediate vicinity, Your Grace. However, it appears the carriage is no longer usable.
We'll have to proceed on horseback. Come on, Seria.
I thought traveling on horseback would mean I would be riding a horse. But Rouche has insisted he wrap me up in a blanket and carry me on his lap. I feel like a silkworm.
I would never permit such a creature on my horse.
Oh! Is that...
Yes, we've arrived at Laurel Manor.
So, this is Laurel Manor. It's so dreary.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. It just feels a little different from your other castle, Your Grace.
Your Grace? Archduke Berg? And this is your Archduchess?
Marta.
Only temporarily.
Your Grace, the knights are waiting at the gates.
Very well. I will have a word with them. Marta, take care of Seria.
This place is rather curious. I didn't think anyone was living here. I thought the manor wasn't being maintained because it was vacant. What reason could Rouche have to neglect this place?
My lady, come, sit. I was just preparing some tea for us.
Thank you, Lenin. Oh, what a long day it's been. There's mold all over the walls here. It's moving. That's strange. Maybe it's demonic energy. It might even be demonic shadows. I remember in the book, Lena gained influence with the Imperial family once she managed to successfully purify the bizarre demonic shadows that had thwarted not only other Sharons, but even the High Priest himself. But the ones she purified were in the Imperial Palace. I wonder what's going on here.
I see the mold has caught your eye. Has His Grace mentioned the situation to you at all?
What situation?
It's been an issue for the past 15 years. We've done everything we can think to do, but to no avail. His Grace has resorted to calling sorcerers from the Kingdom of Nesla to the manor. They'll be coming while we're here.
Sorcerers? But the High Church condemns them as heretics. Demonic shadows infesting the walls? Sorcerers on their way? This is terrifying. Is it all right for me to be hearing this? Sharons can't be involved with dark magic.
I'm sure His Grace will recompense you for your silence.
But wouldn't it have been easier to just not bring me? I don't understand why I'm here.
Well, no, I shouldn't.
You shouldn't what? Come on, lean in. Tell me.
Call me a romantic, but maybe His Grace wanted to introduce you to Marta. She basically raised him when he was younger.
Couldn't he do that at any time?
There may not be another time after this. This will be the final attempt to rid the castle of the mold, Lady Seria.
The final attempt? What does he mean?
The mold has eaten away at the manor. It won't be able to withstand much more.
Can't His Grace just evacuate everyone to the main castle?
It's not so simple.
Why is Lenin being so cagey? Where's Rouche? None of this was mentioned in the book.
It seems the Archduke isn't back yet. You'd best retire first, Your Grace.
Where will His Grace be sleeping this evening?
My lady, he'll be sleeping here, of course. These are his bedchambers.
Oh, that's fine. It is not fine. I know we're technically married, and I should be playing the part of Rouche's Archduchess while we're here, but where am I actually supposed to sleep?
Oh, Seria. Why on earth are you sleeping on the settee? You really are quite a handful, aren't you? I wish you'd just slept in the bed. Here, I'll carry you to the bed for a dignified rest.
This bed is so squishy. Wait. That's Rouche. I'm in bed with Rouche. What the heck? How did I get here? Why is he holding me in his sleep? Is he asleep? He really is just so handsome. Oh my god. He's awake. Why are we laying here just staring at each other? I need to get up and get out of this bed. Well, I'm off. Have a pleasant morning.
You're going to just leave after waking me up by staring at me?
I wasn't staring.
Oh, okay, you weren't.
You know, I tried to give you your space and sleep on the settee. Marta must have come in and moved me.
I moved you.
Why would you do that?
You don't need to avoid me. We're married.
I suddenly cannot breathe. There's something I've been curious about, Your Grace.
What is it?
It's about this place. The conditions here could hardly be considered ordinary. It's quite, well, I don't want to offend you, but it's quite run down here. Why are you insisting that Marta and the staff remain?
I've done nothing of the sort.
If it isn't at your behest, then why are they here?
They are bound to this manor. They can't take a single step outside.
Bound here? Is it a curse? Does it have something to do with the demonic shadows?
Well, actually, Marta is the only one bound here. The others have chosen to stay with her.
So Marta has been bound to this manor, which can no longer withstand the encroachment of demonic shadows. Which means that if the structure were to fall into ruins, she would die.
It's because of me.
Because of him? What does he mean? Is Grace left to check the borders again? Even with the snow as high as it is?
It is the sensible thing to do, given monsters have already been sighted.
I can't stop thinking about my conversation with Rouche this morning. Lenin?
Yes, Lady Seria?
Could you tell me what exactly happened here?
Oh. Yes, well, I suppose it wouldn't be wrong. After all, you're now undoubtedly a member of House Burke. It occurred back when His Grace was a teenager. His father, the previous Archduke, had brought his illegitimate son to the manor. The two of them wished to oust His Grace from his position as heir. The late Archduke was always finding fault in everything his son did. And what's more, he was threatening Sir Eliot.
Your Grace.
He demanded that he place a strand of his own hair inside the Emerald Sea Chest if he truly desired to become a guardian of House Burke.
What's the Emerald Sea Chest?
It is an heirloom of the Burke family used by seasoned, honor-seeking knights wishing to become guardians of Laurel Manor. Those who place a lock of hair within it can no longer leave the confines of the manor.
Making them bound here?
Yes, exactly. In the end, Mrs. Marta put a lock of her own hair inside the chest to prevent His Grace's only knight from being forever bound to this place. She has been unable to leave since then. Those close to her have chosen to remain by her side. There's more to the story, of course. I could go on all day. But that is a brief summary of events.
I see. Thank you, Lenin. I'm grateful you shared such details with an outsider like me.
Your ladyship, you are not an outsider.
Of course Rouche feels personally responsible for all of this. And poor Marta. Surely there must be a way to save this manor. I see some of the mold on that wall over there. It's really everywhere, isn't it, Lenin?
It's a complete infestation, my lady.
I'm going to see if I can purify it. Like how I purified Lenin's face after the monster attack. Maybe I can do something about this.
My lady, where are you going?
I need to see something.
The mold disappeared at your touch.
I can purify it after all. Oh, but at this rate, it'd probably take me 1,000 years to get rid of everything. I knew Seria's purification powers were too weak for this. In the story, Lena was able to locate the source of demonic energy and purge it using her powers as a saint. That means there must be a place like that here as well. I just need to find it.
My lady, I'm glad you've come inside. Come to the dining hall. I prepared something special that may be to your liking.
To my liking, Marta? What on earth? The table is covered in cakes and cookies and other sweet treats.
There's no one else here at the manor who'd eat such things.
I don't particularly have a sweet tooth. There's no reason he would. Marta, what's wrong? Oh, I hope I didn't offend you. I'll gladly eat whatever you've made it. It all looks...
There's a peculiar boulder on the estate, one that's composed entirely of a special sugar. I told him that after sampling the sugar, the flavourings no longer suited my palate. I was just trying to make him feel better about, well, everything.
Rouche cares a great deal for these people. Well, for some reason, my heart aches. Ever since I possessed Seria, I've struggled each and every day just to survive. I haven't had a chance to relax like this in a long time. I need to save this place, and these people, however I can.
Lady Seria, are you sure we should be here? The cellars aren't usually where a lady like yourself should be.
Lean in. We're on the right track. I can feel it. This must be the place. The demonic energy definitely feels stronger.
But perhaps this isn't the best time. I received word that the sorcerers from Nesla arrived and should be down here. They have been instructed to stay out of your way, but we should also make our best efforts to stay out of their way as well, don't you think?
I thought there was no part of this estate off limits to me. Did the Archduke not give his consent?
Well, yes, that is technically correct, Your Grace.
Do you smell that?
Something is burning. Oh, look! Insignia herbs.
Insignia herbs? To most, they are nothing but weeds. But for those with divine power like Rouche, they act like a sleeping draught. The sorcerers must be burning these. But why? Never mind, Milinen. But His Grace, the master of this manor, is head of one of 17 great houses known for their divine power. How dare the sorcerers burn these here?
I agree, my lady. So maybe we should exit the cellars and go back to the main castle.
I see them. I'm going to have a word.
Your Grace!
You there! The Archduke is on the premises. You should know not to burn insignia herbs here.
It is our understanding that His Grace has been away from the manor for some time. Besides, it is a vital part of our efforts to dispel this ominous darkness.
Is that the emerald sea chest behind him?
Who exactly are you, young lady?
Enough. You know perfectly well who I am. How dare you demand answers from me so arrogantly? Don't get into a brawl with these sorcerers now. I'm just going to try to get closer to the emerald sea chest to see if it's the source of the demonic energy.
Not so fast. Where do you think you're going?
You dare obstruct her ladyship? Are you mad?
Back off. Don't touch that chest.
I was right. My powers aren't strong enough to rid this castle of demonic energy. There's too much of it. But could Lena?
If you interfere with our incantations for much longer, then this entire realm will be...
Spare me your threats. We're finished here. Come on, Lenin. The emerald chest is the source of all of this. I'm sure of it. What do I do? Your Grace, I have something for you.
A gift? From my wife?
Of sorts.
Why a laurel branch?
I'd like you to have it. You go and check for monsters every day. It makes me nervous that you're out there.
I hardly need this kind of protection with a Sterin here at my side.
I went to the cellars today.
But what of the sorcerers? Was there trouble?
A little. But Lenin and I put a stop to it.
I know you put a stop to it all on your own.
Your Grace, I'm trying to be humble. I just really love it here. Come to think of it, none of these people or any of these events were mentioned in the book. Not even Marta. Does that mean they're all going to disappear with the manor? I don't want this place to go away. Wouldn't it be horrible of me to keep silent when I know how to fix this? I believe I've found a way to purify this manor.
You have?
Yes, Your Grace. I believe St. Lena has the ability to do it. I can't believe I'm suggesting this. In the end, is it going to be me who brings Rouche and Lena together? I knew our marriage is only temporary, but it would hurt to lose him. This is making me feel uneasy. But I suppose they are fated for one another. And if she can save the manor, then maybe it is all worth it.
Enough!
Pardon?
No more talk of the saint. What other possibilities are there? Can you not do it yourself?
I'm afraid not.
I have no intention of allowing a woman with no ties to Houseburg to set foot in this manor. Besides, the saint isn't someone we can just order around to do whatever we want her to.
If you'd like, I could temporarily hire her as my priestly escort. I don't have the authority to do so myself since I already have Bibi, but...
It seems I need to make myself clear. I have absolutely no intention of bringing a woman other than my Archduchess into this manor.
Why is he being so stubborn? She is the only person who can save this place. I know I am being presumptuous, I do. It's just, I want everyone who lives here to remain safe.
And so you are suggesting I invite her here? Really? Have you no pride? You might be sympathizing with the people here, but I suggest you take the time to reflect on yourself first. Do you care about our marriage at all? Are you not worried I might follow in Marquis Hannington's footsteps?
How dare he ask me that? How could I not be? This beautiful, idyllic, tranquil manor and these warm-hearted people who offer me kindness? If Lena were to come here, she might end up becoming the center of this world. How could I possibly stand by feigning ignorance when I know a way to save them all? He doesn't see the risk I'm taking. He's stubborn. And mean. Marquis Hannington is different from you, Your Grace. I chose Callus myself. I did not choose you or Laurel Manor.
Yes. You are quite right. I am not the man you chose.
You'd be wise to not forget it.
Perhaps you've misunderstood. I was simply putting on a show, being proper and polite, when I called you my Archduchess.
Your Grace!
Imagine how foolish I would look to everyone around me if I didn't treat you like my wife. What kind of man would I be? I don't care if you wish to embrace me.
Yes, it was I who was deluded. How very insolent of me. It makes no difference to me whether or not you send for her. I'm leaving. What just happened? Why did we say those things to each other? And after he's been so nice to me. I should have known. Lenin said Marta is tied to this place because of Rouche's illegitimate half-brother, a child his father had with another woman. Bringing up Lena must have made him feel like I don't care if he has another woman. But still, the things he said were so cruel. Marta! Marta, what are you doing on the floor? Are you okay? Marta, can you hear me?
I've found a most excellent star to offer my god.
Enjoying I've Become a True Villainess? Get even more of Seria and Rouche with the full story. Available only on Manta. Visit manta.net/meetcute to enjoy a special discount for Meet Cute fans.
Explore today's must-have trends and innovative styles at Mrs. B's Clearance and Outlet. Shop one-of-a-kind finds in today's must-have trends. Explore wall-to-wall deals, furniture, flooring, mattresses, home accents, seasonal favorites, and more. Discover unique new home decor, pillows, accessories, and more. There's something perfect for your style and budget. There's new inventory every day at up to 80% off suggested retail. Discover the style and savings of Mrs. B's Clearance and Outlet.
How about Captain Crunch's Crunch Berries with breakfast?
Whoa, Dad, we're on
Crunch Island. He's Jean Lefoot!
And he stole our crunch!
Quick, the zip line!
He's getting away!
Throw our last crunch berry!
No!
No one steals my crunch berries.
I think you mean my crunch berries. Choose your own crunch venture with Cap'n Crunch.
The South Dakota Stories, Volume 7. My trip to South Dakota was the best summer ever. Now I don't need to go to Mars, because I've been to the Badlands. And I caught a bigger walleye than Dad when we went to the Missouri River. Then I rode my bike through these huge rocks called needles. Ooh, I also saw my first herd of bison, even a fuzzy furry baby one. I can't wait to go back and see more. There's so much South Dakota, so little time.